how I stream these games without getting copyrighted. What you mean? They always label the game as something, as a 2K and the thing. Like, let me see. Let's look on. Look. If you look at the description, it should have a label for the game. You get copyrighted. See, like you click on the description, it says 2K25. Like it ain't no. I don't get copyrighted or nothing. I'm back. Yo, 5T, what's going on? I ain't got my fucking headphones. Let's go. Always play at 7:30. Need to. I ain't gonna lie. No. This bitch right here. Chop money. Okay, see. Nuggets. I don't know if Aaron Gordon, but Drew Gordon. Aaron Gordon is hooping. Leave it alone, Cash. Switch teams. Switch me. Shall switch. Shall switch. Stop. Switch them fucking jerseys, boy. I think it's on my game. Wall Street University. Yo, wait. What's that you just sent me? Cat out that wireless hill.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Pass to Murray. Missed inside.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins, look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Now here's Watson. Fires the three, and he buries his first look.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, Ian.
And Allie, thank you for that. And he gets that one. So it's Denver now. Jokic in the post. This one for three. Drops in the three. Watson's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Thompson. Excellent defense there from Watson. Now here's Jokic. Gordon, left side. Back to Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Murray with it. Green picks him up.
He didn't do nothing.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 4.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Outside Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. He's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Porter. Jokic. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. On the wing, Brooks. Launches a three. Rebounded by Denver. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Jokic in the post. Pass to Murray. It's Jokic, high post. The three is up. And again, Denver with a three.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner three when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They get it back. From the arc. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 6. They swipe it. Out to Gordon. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
To end the run. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yo, Nate.
Denver leading by 9. Westbrook taking his time here. Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
To the wing, right side. Jokic up top. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets ahead. They're up 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And it's Shepherd missing. Adams.
Yeah, he took the ball out of my fucking
rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Rockets trail by 8. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
Yeah, look who they think is.
Stripped it away. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that will carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Strother. No good from outside. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And Smith over to help. To the middle. Westbrook with it. Van Vliet covering. Just 4 to shoot. From behind the arc. Westbrook, that's good. Westbrook's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
And that one drops for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Denver leading by 9. Pass to Strother. The three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Van Vliet up top. Out to the right wing. And here's Shepard for three. Hits the trifecta. Shepard's got 7 points.
And Shepard may be a rookie, but that was a grown man's answer right there to that last three.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
To the left side wing. Here's Shepard. Rebound by the Nuggets.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
From deep. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Shepard is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
1:19 left to play in the first half. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now here's Adams. Right wing. Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's Gordon.
How did you miss that? He's out of there. I'm gonna pay the last one. They first quarter. That name is, I don't know. Folks, I need to shut the fuck up. Oh, I was just talking. But there's only a 73 on this bitch. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, a 73 is kinda insane.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Lots of room. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Davis. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by Chandler. Anthony right side to the paint. Dort with a steal.
What's hectic?
And here's Caruso.
What's hectic?
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
What's hectic?
Davis will bring it up for the Knicks. Just over a minute and a half in. Out to the right wing. Ooh, stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. And Davis picks him up defensively.
And the quickness in transition.
What's hectic?
Let you Williams convert in these situations.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Now Davis.
He said he next level.
Anthony feeling it out a bit.
He said he next level, Chad.
Anthony slams it in.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Caruso outside. The three from Holmgren. And it's New York with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I'm sure he is too.
Anthony. Here's Williams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And it's Smith penetrating. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. Here's Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. And here's Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall.
Fucking listen,
Davis with it. Caruso covers. Anthony outside. Here's Stoudemire. Williams defending.
That's a steal, bro.
Pass to Chandler. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Anthony outside. And there's the screen. Here's Chandler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to come on Chet Holmgren.
That right there is about the sheer size and length of Chandler. Forces you to foul, even when you're trying to play solid defense.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. The 3 from Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Anthony. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And that one's on target from the wing.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Knicks trail by 5. And it's Smith penetrating. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's literally off him, but okay. What the fuck?
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. They get it again. Chandler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, there's the king of the putbacks, right? Chandler devastating on the offensive glass.
How would you get it?
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks.
You're supposed to let it go. He's making counts. I see one.
Here's Davis. No points yet. Smith outside. Lets a three fly. With a second effort. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, no.
Will not go. Misses
Right.
off the front iron. And stolen by Caruso. He got it up.
But I laughed as soon as I get that. Okay.
As we finish the first quarter, Oklahoma
Hell
City
no.
ahead. They lead by 3. And man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Throws it up high. Out to Anthony. Davis from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Gilgeous Alexander powers his way to the rim.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
They now take the lead. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Joe. This one for 3.
Oh my God, bro.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Stoudemire. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh my God.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That's tipped.
They let him get that? Okay. Good deal.
And the shot goes. Stoudemire's gotten 4 this
I
quarter.
know he talking
The
this shit right
vision
now.
there is Carmelo makes his teammates better.
Put him in third.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Can they get it? It's rebounded by New York. Here's Smith.
Who you have?
Pass to Stoudemire. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 5. And a fast break now for the Thunder. They're running. Davis with it. Watched by Wallace.
I'm trying to tell you why the dumbass
Work
cut.
there as it goes. He has 6.
Like, are you okay?
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early goal.
Oh, okay then.
And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one.
Pass to Davis. There's the foul. It's on
That
Casey
niggas
Wallace.
pass out of anything. I
That's his
pass out
first
of
foul of
something.
the game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Smith. Anthony outside. Clock at 4. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Knocks down the triple.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Now here's Wallace. Dort for 3.
Ooh, that's a good thing. Wow.
Rebound by
My
Chandler.
bad, Lulu.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Stop.
Fast break, New York. And
Oh
Anthony
my
slams
God.
You know, these are the kinds
All right,
of
let me
things
like
when
it.
he gets it going like this,
I'm
Melo
standing
can
there.
be a
This is a
one-man
big-
band.
in. Pass to Joe. Shot to stop the run. Gets
I
the
mean-
3 to fall.
Pulse
Joe's
down,
got
man.
himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
I don't know where I'm
A
at.
moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out, Brian.
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Punchline is that his ass. Oh my god, that was nasty. Next time. Ooh, yeah. Oh shit! I needed that right there.
And the Thunder in possession here. Back to Holmgren. No good there.
I don't know what I do.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Caruso. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Joe. He buries it from 3. And now it's just a 4-point Knick lead.
What was the defense thinking? I
Oh man, go up the ball. I was taking that shit.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Come on now.
32 seconds left in the first half. Anthony. On the wing, Anthony. That's to Stoudemire.
Okay.
And it's Smith penetrating. And the basket by Stoudemire.
That should have been my block.
Stoudemire's got 6 here in the quarter.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Joe misses.
How did we miss?
On the wing, Anthony. With 4 on the clock. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Doing too much. Ooh, that bitch should have been our net.
With a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And the Knicks with the possession here. 6-point lead. They set a pick. Pass to Chandler. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Chandler missing.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Holmgren.
Oh,
and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
Wiggins, right side. Three-pointer. On target from range. Wiggins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
it's getting too close to making kind of errors.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
I guess. We're almost 60 away. It's only 3. Chat. What's the link down there? So I got 2017 Warriors. I think so. Oh, I got the 15-16 Warriors. Yeah, I got the 15-16 Warriors. I think I was close to getting them, but the season had ended. So it was wraps on that. Well, this finna fuck up, so he might as well just come on. This shit finna give us an L. But that suck anyways. Nah, I gotta get 210 L's. I know he looking at his shit like, what the fuck? Y'all see him on 7 lineups, he looking like, what the fuck? Nah, they're not gonna let this game go through. Told you. He done was gonna lose, but look at you see the glitch? We had the Rockets on OKC. Look at the plays they showing. They funny as hell. Hey, let's hit that like button, child. Let's hit that like button. You got 2 of them. Let's hit that like button. Should at least be at 5. Everybody back open. I see him. I see the 210 L's. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Jazz is crazy. Dun, 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 dun. think he gonna go off with? Let's see. Because I'll put what's called ass right there so quick. I doubt he'd get off at Kansas.
We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls.
I play with my bench, so
buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Plus, I want to see
with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Collins with it, now guarded by Ball, and Collins gets double teamed.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Sexton penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Outside, Ball. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you every.
Now Sexton. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I mean,
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Buzelis. Lets the 3 fly. It's White on the wing. Filipowski grabs the ball. Utah trailing here. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Bulls making a switch here. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And it's White missing. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Another miss by Utah.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And there's the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the Bulls with possession. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Collins. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. And this game is tied up now.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. No good with the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Launches it from deep. The shot, no good. He got it up. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 2. From the United States. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Herter with it. Giddey, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Giddey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collier. The Jazz working the ball around now. With the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Kessler. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations.
Why you just
well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a kick.
He just didn't do it over floater though. He had it. He had it.
Continue to grow in the other areas.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Goes up on the wing. It's all in by the Bulls.
Hey, backcourt. I never seen nothing like it.
A 3-ball.
I never seen nothing
Collins
like it.
grabs the miss.
On my home lens,
Chicago
buddy.
leading by 3. Herter on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. Pass to Giddey. Second shot opportunity. Bucket is good. Giddey's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Here's Collier. Clarkson outside. And the rejection by Collins. Up there for Collins.
Zach, are you serious?
By Clarkson. And they're on the break. Here's Juzang. Out to the right wing. On up the court. The steal. And now Utah, fast break. Out to Clarkson. Pass to Juzang. Now Clarkson. No scoring in this one.
Oh, look at me. Okay, y'all see Kevin Hurd. I don't know what that animation is.
Here's Giddey.
No, I threw the ball into the corner. Oh my God! Please throw the ball, not throw the ball.
Clarkson outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And nicknamed the flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of them.
It's Collins with the drive. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Bulls lead by 3. Clarkson outside. He gets it in there. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Here's Giddey. A rebound by the Jazz.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
.29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's the call on Kevin Hurd. And that's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kessler with it. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Buzelis. And he gets it to go.
You'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Juzang. Here's Collier. It's good.
I literally have to other shit on lock, but the way what's the college jump
got 8 points. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. White looking around. Back to ball. And stolen by Sexton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Collins. Outside, George. Pass to Filipowski. 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. The shot. No good. And here are the Bulls now. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends. And the way Buzelis can space the floor really makes it tough on the opposition.
And George, here we go. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis. Utah's shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance
I just don't like when the ball has the
affirmation
thing, you know,
and accountability?
when the guard is doing shit.
That also comes with expectations. So coach has to
like
boost them up
the ball
and also demand that they deliver.
Pass to Markkanen.
Post the ball everywhere.
Fader on the way. And Utah again with the bucket.
And you want to get a hand up on those mid-range shots from Markkanen. Very consistent from that area.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Williams. Back to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Marking inside the line. No good there off the Here's Ball. Out to White. Outside Williams. Sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got it all tied now for the Bulls.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And here's Sexton. And here's Collins from outside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
White. Back to Vucevic. Fires high post. Markkanen pulls it in.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Puts up a deep three. Here's Filipowski. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Buzelis. It's good. The assist in time from Ball. 8 points for Buzelis. The open look here for Sexton. And it's White with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Utah leading. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Sexton for three. He can't get that one to fall.
Timeout.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. It could go. That shot, no good. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Jazz on offense. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Juzang. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
I can tell he was shooting.
Going inside, and he uses the glass on the lane. Giddy's got 4 points this quarter. Utah with the ball, trailing by 4. Right wing, cuts off the pass. Fast break, here comes Chicago. 2 points, that one goes.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Clarkson outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Here's Giddey. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Clarkson outside. Fires the 3. And the Jazz another 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
To the paint. Over to the wing. Kessler wide open. He fires. And that one hits back iron. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the way. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
And nowhere near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah another 3.
And how about the confidence of Clarkson? This man believes in his abilities. And boy, this team sure believes in him.
Somebody tell Josh to chill.
Coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a back. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thanks, David. Wide open. He fired. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And that 3 was big. I mean, it canceled out at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
To Giddey. Now, Buzelis.
Wow, come on, that's an L1.
Coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's supposed to slam that bitch.
That one on Filipowski.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Outside for George. Pass to Collins. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. And then Collins throws it in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Buzelis with the ball. .58 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's White. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Sexton for 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing
White misses the three. A big-time possession
Not the
here.
perfect person to be calling me at this
Going
time.
100 miles an hour right now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Sexton.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Giddey. It's White on the wing. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win.
Boom, my mama just called me and just threw me off. He just got that weak ass dunk with Sexton. Hold on, cause I don't know what the fuck. I know, bro. I was on the phone with my BM. When I threw the ball to White, I'm like, bro, this nigga right here behind me open. She literally called me soon as I get the ball. Nah, she called me before that, but still. She talking about some fucking bruises on my son. I'm trying to see what the fuck. Cause he was right there on the left wing, right up, and I saw him. Then I just tried to go do a fade with Kobe, but his ass started doing the sides. I was like, fuck it. Wait, I actually took a video of him. Is it a video or a picture? This was yesterday. Thursday. I got an Instagram. Cause that's probably the only place. How do you check stories? Like, how the fuck do you check what you post on a story? Post, reels. Oh, I didn't. Damn, cause what? Now we gotta go to the doctor. So shit, cause what? Alright. Cause what? What the fuck? Yo, Nas. I just sold myself up. I'm gonna let throw it off because now it's like, what the fuck, bro? That shit, she just called me and told she gonna make me get off because I'm gonna have to fucking plan him, schedule him a doctor appointment. Should be too much, man. Celtics is doing the Knicks and that shit nasty. Yeah. I'll probably end up completing this shit off stream. Cause I'm low key starting to peep too, like at the same time. Every time around the season from the end, that'd be the main time I'll be lagging. I'm not even, this is not no, I mean, it could be a coincidence, but it is not, bro. It happens every time. Cause then I play offline. You gotta play offline and be over good, over snitching. So I don't know. Wait, who we got at the thing? Oh, no, sorry. I'm on KD here. Why are you so close up?
We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Pass to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got the opening basket of the game for the Rockets. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Eason. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And it's sent back by KD.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD, send him back.
Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Second chance shot. And the layup good by Şengün.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Bol. The wide open look for Durant. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Thompson with the bucket.
My ribs are not right there.
Several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. From deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Here's Green. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Outside Durant. Eason grabs the board.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Houston in the lead. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Thompson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Durant for 3. Rebound by Smith.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Durant just inside the line. Phoenix no good that time either. Rockets leading by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline.
Oh, they made me jump with fucking deal. I mean, I said deal. That's how y'all know. That's why I tried to click on.
Spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
And he gets the bucket. Eason's got his second bucket.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
There's Beal with the three. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
KD, that's for 2. Nice shot from the wing. KD's got 5 points so far.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Here's Whitmore. Here's Adams. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
If you're in the paint
The
already, you're doing
offense
the
coming
thing.
free and easy as we wrap up the first. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Now here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Here's Whitmore. Pass to Eason. Now Whitmore. Adams. And it's blocked. They get it back. Tate, no good. Suns trail by 3. Beal deciding where to go with it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history.
How do you get beat up the floor, man? You up the floor.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. It can run you into...
She knew the Knicks was finna go home and lose. Jesse knew what was going on. Excuse me. God damn.
Issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
It's 2-on-1. Book it! Devin for three.
Book it!
Boy, the delivery from Booker so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
And Green puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the call on Devin.
I'm on the ball.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Thompson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin will certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Here's Bol. The Rockets making the shot. The three from KD. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Pass to Tate. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside Durant. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
What the heck, buddy? Kevin Durant.
Free throw no good for Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter.
Hey, calling a foul is nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming.
You think the ball, bro? Like, you niggas be going up soft as hell.
Or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic.
Look at that shit.
How he sees the game.
He don't think I shoot that bitch above though. Okay, I see what a big
Great
thing is.
decision to push it and make the sharp pass to the rim.
Oh my God! Why would y'all make me shoot that?
Again. Rockets leading by 3.
I'm not trusting
A
that.
shot by Tate with no one around.
How could y'all make me shoot that
And
shit, bro?
Şengün picking up the assist.
We gonna hate that ball. That's
Perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And it's Beal in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
I see. We gonna send this
got
a
5
5
points in the quarter.
5 out.
No one better to answer with the three ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Here's Thompson. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
KD, that's for 2. KD, so efficient in there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Beal with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bull counts the basket.
This nigga Bobo for himself. Because that animation of the all is insane.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Last shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Thompson nails both of them. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 3.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Beal drives in. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets on top, leading by 3.
Damn,
it's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Here's Richards. And he makes that one.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Richards, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Locked loose.
Damn, you can't catch the ball with this. This nigga look Richards is insane, man.
Showing off the
He'll put that on the
right up when he's on the break. Easy to see why.
They double team Beal. It's it out to Booker. Lets it go from the wing. He can't hit that time.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Green drives in. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Green. Lock at 6. Stolen away. Booker with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Beal. Now Kevin Durant. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be
when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow it.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Adams. They kick it out to Green. Back to Adams. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here's Brooks. Scoreless thus far. Green taking his time here. Driving in. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Allen for the three. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Houston lead. And it's Houston's ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. It's a close game here in Houston. Pushing it up. And Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Second team foul.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Outside, Beal. Cole, that's good. 6 points for Bol. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And here is Green. After the 3-pointer from Bradley Beal.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Left side, Beal. Off target with his 3. Rockets trail. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Tate. That's a nice passing there by Houston. Here's Green. Here's the drive.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Inside. Bowles. He gets it in there. Bowles got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here is Smith. 5 points in the game. With 4 seconds on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Rockets making a change here.
How you know my changes?
That's good from Green. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He got to double digits.
13-12 team.
For the quarter with 10 points.
12 team piece this quarter. That's 30 points. That's between.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here are the Rockets now. Thompson the bounce pass. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Suns.
Here's Thompson. And Durant sends it back. And he gets it back. A second chance effort. And Whitmore finishes inside. 6 points for Cam Whitmore.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Durant nails both of them. Whitmore with it. Pass to Şengün.
Where's KD jumping?
And the Rockets lead by 2.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Whitmore. And it's Durant with the rebound. O'Neal wide open. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. No good with the layup. And here's Phoenix. They lead by 1. And here's Booker. High post, KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Brooks. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Rockets with another miss. Back to Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. O'Neal from long range. Sinks the triple. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him. That one on Thompson.
Now there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. making a change here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice from the team during the timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. To the middle. Thompson with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Up top, Eason. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Durant. O'Neal outside. Pass to Beal. It's stolen by Green. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Out to Smith. It's up a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by one. Suns moving the ball around. Booker with no one around. Count it.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Uncovered. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Green. It's off. And an intentional foul right there.
You is a bitch. And use a bomb. They ain't get lucky shit. Use a bomb. Suck my dick, nigga.
It's the first, Nick. Makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. A truly gutsy performance. So